Hello everyone, this is Jashan. Welcome to my channel IELTS with Jashan. Now in this video today, I will be introducing you to what IELTS is as an exam. When we talk about IELTS, it is an acronym. So it does have a full form, that is International English Language Testing System. Now there are certain things that are attached with IELTS and I will be enclosing them in this video. Now when we talk about IELTS as an exam, it is accepted all over the world, basically in all major universities, schools and so forth. And IELTS can be attempted by people for two purposes. So yes, we do have two categories of IELTS. The first one is academic. Now academic IELTS is basically attempted by those students who want to go abroad for study purposes. So they can be high schoolers, they can be people who want to go abroad for their undergraduate courses, for their graduate courses, even doctorate. So simple basic line, if they want to go outside for studies, they're going to go for academic IELTS. The second one now that we have is GT, that is general training. Now the GT IELTS is done by those candidates who want to go outside for their permanent residency, that is for their PR, they want to go outside and settle down. Now when we talk about either the academics or the GT IELTS, both of them do have 4 modules and they are exactly same. These 4 modules are speaking, listening, reading and writing. Now either be it your academic IELTS or be it your GT IELTS, you have to attempt these 4 modules. In IELTS we have no such thing such as choosing which question to do. Everything is going to be compulsory. So all these 4 modules are going to be compulsory for the candidate to attempt. Certain differences are there when it comes to academic and GT IELTS, and the difference is only in the reading module and the writing module, but that's quite minor, so maybe we'll catch it up later some part in any of the other videos that I try to cover. Now when we talk about IELTS as an exam, the band scorings are 9. So we don't have any 10 band scorings, we don't have any 8 band scorings, it's just 9. And these band scorings, that is 9, we have this for all 4 modules. So we'll have 9 band scorings in speaking, in reading, writing as well as in listening. How this thing is evaluated: first the candidate gets scorings out of 9 for each module, and after that all these scorings, they add up, we get the average out of it, and that is the overall band scorings of the candidate. Also, I do get a lot of questions from people, be it in the people who are doing IELTS or maybe out of IELTS. They ask, ma'am, is there something known as passing or failing in IELTS? So to answer your question, no, there is no such thing as passing in an IELTS exam or failing in an IELTS exam. The only minor thing is that there are certain band scorings that are required. Now as a student, if I want to go outside, my university is going to tell me that, okay Jashan, we need 7.5 bands from you if you want to attempt that particular course in our particular university, right? So for me, when I go to any other, so I am portraying myself as a candidate. So if I go and I tell any trainer, I'm going to tell them that, ma'am or sir, my band scorings that I require is 7.5. Right, so for me it's going to be 7.5, but then there might be another student whose university and whose course only requires 6.5. So for that person it's going to be 6.5 band scoring. So IELTS as an exam, it only exists because it wants the other people to know your English language criteria, right? The criteria that you have met so far. If the criteria is met fully, you might end up getting 8.5 or 9. If the criteria is met halfway, you might end up getting 5.5 or 6. And how well your grasp on English language is. So obviously when we talk about having grasp on a language, it covers 4 things, that is speaking, writing, being able to read and express yourself. So IELTS is all about this, and I hope this video must have helped you out and cleared a lot of your queries. If you have any other query, please comment down below and let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video.